If you collect action figures for as long as I have, and that's well over 25 years, uh, so many of them are just kind of the same. Even company to company. The introduction of double jointed elbows and knees was really amazing. Hard to believe Mattel abandoned that for their DC Universe line in the main. But Jada Toys has hit some kind of milestone in design, and it's going to go unnoticed by I think about just about everybody. Now, first things first. So I mentioned this in the last video, and that is you can get Dracula to be stepping in this kind of creeping step, heel to toe, and with the foot kind of staggered a little bit behind him. It looks like he's being driven back by somebody with a snake or something, cross. Just amazing. I don't think I've seen this in a figure before in 6 inches. And that alone would just be amazing. Um, I like the pegs in the back of the cape that fix his neck. But there's one more thing, and I think everyone is going to miss it. Um, things ride up. That's what they do. But look what they've done here. The clasp for the cape is cloth, and I don't know if you're gonna be able to see it at this angle, or you'll have to see it in person. What they've done is to keep the clasp from riding up. They've extended his epiglottis. Is that it? Adam's apple, and that keeps it down. It's like a little protrusion. It's Adam's apple there, and it keeps the clasp from riding up. So it's not right under his chin. And that is design brilliance. And I don't think anybody else is going to notice it. So to the designer, Jada Toys, whoever you have working on your staff that did this, wow, man. Or, ma'am, you are just absolutely astonishing. What an incredible solution to a problem that plagues every cloth cloaked, caped action figure. Just push out the Adam's apple. Is it the epiglottis or is that the thing that hangs in the back of your throat? I forget. Anyway, so that alone is just amazing. To make this video not just all about him, decided to display a few other fun stuff that I've gotten recently. The Watcher was completed with his arms this afternoon. I just love this old man figure of the character from Jurassic Park. And he has this kind of Island of Lost Souls thing going on with Tigra, with a somewhat curious High Evolutionary looking on. High Evolutionary does not have his Darth Vader-y kind of chiseled appearance, which really depresses me. He's more kind of like the Vision. Not quite, but just enough that's really irritating. I'm accustomed to, and everyone is used to me bashing Hasbro like they deserved every opportunity. Well, thank you for spending the money, Hasbro, and making Psycho Man just an amazing and unique figure. That's wow. That's that. You talk about retooling. That we're tooling. That's what they spend the money on. That's amazing. And behind them was Frankenstein doing kind of a similar thing with his feet and legs, as I've got Dracula on about. And so overall, these guys are my absolute favorites this quarter. I don't imagine anything else is going to arrive that's going to make me this happy. But yeah, it's. Oh, has anybody mentioned the tiny detailing of the screws in the neck, the bolts in the neck of a Frankenstein monster. That's amazing. That's some nice detailed work. That's like the real chains. And look at Tigra. Tigra, they finally got as far as making the ankles pivot in enough and get her crouching, and then they blew it by extending the hip from the torso, blocking the upward motion of the leg. So she can't raise her legs any further than this and really crouch. You know, she should have, like, you know, the Spider-Man V thing going on there. Spidey's probably got the same problem. So that's a pity. That's, you know, that's a real pity. There wasn't a lot of reason for that. Except maybe, you know, if you're having him stand straight up and down on the shelf. So, enjoy yours. I'm going to enjoy mine for a change. And more later.